Alright, so last week I made a video talking about how Swamp Thing is definitely a god tier character, definitely should be legendary, and that is true. However, I did make a really big mistake in saying that he is the best character in the game. Don't get me wrong, Swamp Thing is still one of the best characters in the entire game, but definitely doesn't even come close to the character that I'm going to talk about today, which is Firestorm. I'm just going to call him Legendary Firestorm because that's what he should be, and also because he's better than Swamp Thing, he is definitely a god tier character as well. But the interesting thing about Firestorm is that he is not a good character just by himself. You do need to have a specific artifact to make this character really good, but it's also not what you think. So the first thing we got to look at is the All Blades. The All Blades makes every character really good, right? That's just how it works. It makes you do a lot of damage. However, if you look really closely at the All Blades, you're going to see a little bit of fire. And even though that doesn't seem like a really big deal, think about it. What other character in this game has fire? It's Firestorm. So obviously the All Blades needs to be on Firestorm to be the most effective. Also, if you look really closely, you're going to see that the colors in the All Blades pretty much matches the colors in Firestorm. There's a little bit of black, a little bit of red, a little bit of orange, and a little bit of yellow. And also, just one more thing about the All Blades. I think we can all agree that the All Blades is definitely the best all-around artifact in the game. Don't get me wrong, the Father Box, the Entropy, they're really good artifacts, but they only really work at their full potential in solo raids, whereas with the All Blades, you can use it wherever you want. And so that's definitely going to make Firestorm a really versatile character. Anyways, once you put the All Blades with Firestorm, it is very obvious that something is going on. After about a minute of a fight, you're probably going to notice that with Firestorm, the stacks actually don't go away. There is no timer, which means that you could just keep stacking and stacking damage with the All Blades as long as you keep tagging in and tagging out Firestorm, but you never have to worry about any of those damage bonuses going away. The only bad thing about this is that you're still going to have to tag in and tag out Firestorm. However, it's definitely still worth it, just because, for example, if you stack the All Blades 10 times on Firestorm, that's going to be doing a lot of damage, even if Firestorm is only tagged in for like 10 seconds. In addition, if we go look at his special abilities, it is really obvious that the developers knew that this character was going to be doing a lot of damage. Because if we go look at his special 3, it does hazard dot damage, and this hazard is very small. That is one thing that I really don't like about this character, because it's really hard to get the opponent inside of the hazard. But now I understand, they needed to make the hazard small, so that way it wouldn't be too overpowered. Now, with all that being said, how much damage or how strong is Firestorm? Well, let's compare him to Swamp Thing. The most impressive thing about Swamp Thing is that this character is so strong, he is so intimidating, that even the final Darkseid will quit the match whenever you put him up against a maxed out Swamp Thing. Okay, so now, you might be wondering, how can somebody be stronger than Swamp Thing? How can somebody be just as intimidating or more intimidating than Swamp Thing? Well, I'm going to tell you how, because Firestorm is. The most beautiful thing about Firestorm is that everybody underestimates this character. And imagine this, imagine if you were reading a comic book and you saw the fight between Darkseid and Swamp Thing. You would be very disappointed because nothing really happened. Darkseid quit automatically because he knew that he would lose. But with Firestorm, he is so underrated, yet so powerful, that even the final tier Darkseid wants to fight him just to see how good he is. And what ends up happening every single time that you put Firestorm against Darkseid is this. Whenever you use one of your special 3s, and whenever you stack the All Blades 5 times, and you corner Darkseid all the way to the right, once you use your special 3, the hazard dot damage is going to be able to kill Darkseid in one hit, which is absolutely insane. But that is not all. Once you finish Darkseid, you have to be as quick as possible to go collect your rewards, because this special ability is going to do so much dot damage that there's basically just going to be numbers going across your screen. There's going to be a really small window where the game is still going to function before it crashes, and during that time, you have to collect your rewards, otherwise you're going to have to fight Darkseid again, even though it's also not really that big of a deal because again, you're just going to be able to kill him with one special 3. Now, I do understand that with Swamp Thing, you can kill almost any boss with only one punch. However, Swamp Thing is not strong enough to crash your game. Firestorm Special 3 does so much damage, there's so many zeros, that he will crash your game. That is how insanely powerful Firestorm is. But if you don't want to believe me, that's fine. Just believe Batman, because in the story mode, there's one part where Firestorm is about to use his special one, but Batman didn't want him to do so because he would have killed everybody in the city. But if you still don't believe me, here is my final piece of evidence that proves that the All Blades and Firestorm have to be together and they make the best character in the game. If you go look at Firestorm's passive, what it does is it gives him dot damage resistance. And oddly enough, if you go look at the All Blades, one of the effects of having the All Blades is that it will do dot damage to you. So coincidence? I think not. Anyways guys, that's pretty much it. I think I made my point. I gave you guys a lot of evidence that proves that what I'm saying is absolutely false. Don't believe it. You're an absolute idiot if you do. I hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe and stay clean, and I'll see you guys later.